Welcome everyone to part 3 of the Devil May Cry 4 playthrough. We're on to the third mission.
Now we gotta power up!
It's morphin' time!
Devil Bringer.
Because Johnny on Bosch was a Power Ranger.
Yeah, I think he was one of the longest running actors.
Yeah, Adam Park. Buy the charge shot as soon as you possibly can. It will help you much later on. Especially when you fight Dante a second time.
Now, the only sword we've got now is the Red Queen. Is done.
No other weapons.
Is Nero gonna no more sword weapons for Nero? He just sticks with the Red Queen from beginning to end.
We'll get one of the long established favourite abilities much later.
Like if I recall in Devil May Cry 1, Dante had Rebellion, but he also had Alistair.
Once you got no, he had the Force Edge in 1. Once you got Alistair, you could use Devil Trigger. Devil Trigger is in this game, but we won't be getting it until much later. That's all I'll say for now.
So Dante sorry, I'm getting them confused now. Nero doesn't need a Devil Trigger because he's got the Devil Bringer.
He doesn't have Devil Trigger yet, actually, but he will get it in, I believe, mission 7, around that point.
Okay.
And it's one of my favourite cutscenes in the entire game. So yeah, all we need to do now is... Oh, mining area. Watch out for Lisa Trevor.
No, watch out for Chris and Shether. Imagine that, just out of nowhere, they just pop heads like, alright, see ya.
And then Lisa Trevor walks along carrying her mother's skull.
They're grapple points. I thought there were blue up fragments up there.
No.
Surely it wouldn't be that easy.
Yeah, no, you're probably wondering, why the fuck did I just run past that red orb machine, quote-unquote, whatever it is? Kill these guys first, because they'll just interrupt you while you're trying to collect the red orbs from it. The song that's playing right now is Shall Never Surrender. This is the rock portion, and I'm just going to say you're going to get really sick of this part of the song.
What, is it the Unleashed problem again?
Yeah. This is something they're fixing with Devil May Cry 5. Because the music actually changes the higher your style rank goes.
Okay.
And Devil Trigger is such a catchy song. Such a catchy song. And they're actually, like, for the deluxe edition, bringing back all tracks from the Devil May Cry games, including Virgil's second boss theme.
There you go.
Because I don't have the double jump yet, Now you're probably wondering what that red orb leads to. You can't get that as Nero. Only as the second character.
Okay.
More scarecrows, eh? Come on.
Where's Dr. Jonathan Crane?
He's too busy trying to free himself from Killer Croc's mouth. Come on.
Is this the only type of scarecrow enemy there is, or is there some variations?
There's a mega scarecrow later on, which is much bigger. But it's essentially just it might as well just be a punching bag.
Okay.
That's one thing I should probably say right now. Enemies in this game will not attack you if they are off screen.
Oh, so they've got away with that bullshit design then.
Yeah, so if you're really good at the game, you can manipulate the camera. In some areas the camera's fixed though. Over to the left here.
Nero, do you not require like a big massive jacket with a big massive hoodie for this section, considering it's freezing up here?
No, I assure you, I'm perfectly fine.
Explain the icicle on your nose then.
You're imagining things. Snow environments. I'm such a sucker for these.
Hogwarts?
No. What is Hogwarts? And we had a.
There's some Wumpy Willows we're passing by, and that's
obviously
the
Resident
bridge.
Evil 4 as well, actually.
There you go. We went from Devil May Cry to Resident Evil to fucking Harry Potter.
No, what was like when we finished with the castle in RE4? We're done with our first year at Hogwarts. Quite violent.
So this is our second year, it's a lot more different.
In an entirely different universe. This cutscene will be introducing one of the... And you're probably wondering what that was there. That was me accidentally tilting the right stick. You can actually manipulate the camera in the cutscenes.
During cutscenes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like Metal Gear Solid. You can zoom in as well.
Oh. Why would you want to do that? I thought cutscenes were supposed to be like you take a breather.
I don't know why.
Unless you're playing RE4 or 5, where it's like some of them are QTEs, which I do not like.
They don't let you skip the quick time events though. Remember these guys from Devil May Cry 1?
Oh, the
Frosts.
Huh.
They're back with a vengeance, but Nero has a big advantage against them. Devil Bringer is an instant knockdown on them if you grab them.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the castle and I can't help but think it's Hogwarts.
Now, they function almost the exact same way they did in Devil May Cry 1, but with a few new annoying gimmicks. Like, they'll shoot their projectile, the ice, at you from a distance, but they can also freeze you with new projectiles by jumping up in the air and firing them at you. If you get frozen, you have to mash all the buttons to break free.
Oh, I thought it was logo the left stick if you've got frozen.
I completely missed that there. Yep, just grab them, and they're no problem as Nero. They can still regenerate their health, though.
Now, you say that Nero is obviously voiced by your favourite voice actor, but is there anything you're particularly not happy with the character?
No, I like Nero as a character. Like, I'm really pleased with what they do with him.
Not like even like tiny little details you just don't like or anything like that?
Not really, because I've grown to grow the character that much.
Are you sure you're just not saying that because he's voiced by Johnny on Bosch?
No. Oh, that's one problem. You have to buy the ability to grab red orbs from a long distance in this. And they will disappear if you don't collect them.
Oh boy.
As if your health's full when you grab green orbs, they'll go towards your red orb count instead.
Okay.
There's only 2 pillars you have to stand on here to get a hidden batch of red orbs. I didn't realise that at the time. Yeah,
I remember you had to do something like this in Devil May Cry 1.
No, there were 2 pillars right outside the castle you could jump on, actually, to get red orbs as well. Just revving up the sword. Only level 2.
On we go to second year at Hogwarts. I'm sorry, it's just the way the castle looks.
Watch out for Riddle's diary. Yeah, it's like almost the exact same in a way.
That's what I mean. More frosts.
More scarecrows, let's just...
Oh, it's scarecrows. What the hell? You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Who's this?
This is another member of the Order of the Sword, Gloria.
Gloria.
She's a lone wolf like Nero as well. And yes, she's that kind of seductive type of character. They play it up intentionally here.
Ah, so she wears ridiculous clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see.
You'll learn a bit more about her later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Japan! Oh. What's the name of that weapon she's got?
I don't know, but we'll never get to use it, unfortunately.
Well, at least she can fight and not another damsel in distress.
Nero's probably one sitting there like, thinking, what the fuck?
Well, the general audience is there like, oh. Or sitting there eating popcorn.
Yeah, I'll have my moment now, thanks.
Is that the only weapon she has?
Yeah.
I owe you thanks.
Look at how revealing my costume is.
I already have Kitty A.
From the Order? I've never seen you before.
See that cat?
Bloody cats.
Yeah, Nero doesn't play well with others because he's a
He only cares
lone
for
wolf.
Kitty.
Kitty A.
Kitty, yeah.
Rumors.
Hasn't everyone?
Quite a few, in fact, and none too
But
flattering.
he has kind of a rebellious attitude to him as well.
What's the deal? Where are they coming from?
But you say he's a lone wolf, but he has a girlfriend.
No matter
How does that
what
make
you
sense?
will, more will come.
Yeah, play it up, will
She's
ya?
gonna sit. All it takes is for it to sit down at a wrong angle, and that goes right through her leg.
I got some
Like
personal
stabs her.
slaying to take care of.
I'll join with the others. We'll take care of them.
So she's good. She's gonna just stand and do nothing after that one cutscene.
No, she's going off to do her
May
own
the
thing.
Savior be with you on your journey.
Is that
The
Devil May-
Savior is a deity that the a deity that the Order of Sword worships as well.
No, I can imagine that is the Devil May Cry universe's version of "May the Force be with you."
Trish actually has a taunt where she like does a it's hilarious where she goes, "May the Savior be with you," and does a like praying pose, and goes. Then she goes, "As if."
This looks familiar to the very first area in the Devil May Cry 1.
Yeah. One thing that's gone though, the red sealed doors.
Those
Like where you
little
have to
brownies.
pay red orbs.
Is that the savior on his painting there?
No, that's Sanctus.
Sanctus, okay.
The guy who fucking Dante
You know,
shot.
you're an asshole. You're destroying an innocent church.
You need to destroy these if you're going for high mission ranking, because
What did the church do to you?
it pissed me off. I can't find Dante. I'm just taking out my anger on them.
Then again, we went to a church in Resident
I have
Evil
the pause.
4,
I have
so-
the pause combo now for Nero as well, so that's me. I'll be able to get more stylish points.
So 3 times is the max you can rev up the
Yeah,
engine.
I don't have the ability to be able to hit twice with those like powered up versions of a streak. That right there is the powered up version of a streak.
So you're destroying all these before you go shopping.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
Are we going?
God, give me more blue orbs. Buy the blue orbs first, as soon as possible, because your health. You start off with such little health.
Can you imagine if every time you go to the shop and then just as you exit, a random supermarket ad pops up and then, like, let's say you go to the time stop, you bought your Steiner, you got all your blue orbs, and then out of nowhere, Tesco, every little helps.
Now what? What's this Tesco? Yeah, whatever.
So this battlefield, this is the only thing that plays every time
Yeah,
you
from
encounter an
all
enemy.
of Nero's fights, which is kind of annoying, except the boss fights. The boss fights have their own music.
Okay.
The boss fights are some of the best, actually, in this game.
I'll give it this, though. It's not as annoying as Unleashed with the Werehog.
Speaking of bosses, this game's Platinum Trophy is very hard to obtain, because some of the trophies, you have to defeat all of the main bosses with at least, with the highest style rank, Smoking 6 style, on hard mode, Son of Sparta. It's not easy. And returning from Devil May Cry 2 is Bloody Palace mode, which will unlock after you complete the game. One of the trophies at the top of the Bloody Palace, you will fight Dante. You have to defeat him without taking any damage.
Oh,
I've only done it once legit as Nero. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll see how I did it.
So, like, the Bloody Palace, is that like an extra minigame, kind of like how...
Yeah, it's a gauntlet.
Yeah, like
100
Resident
floors.
Evil has the mercenaries.
Yeah,
Kind of like
101 floors. Dante waits for you at the top.
that. And you
If
can
you
play...
fight him as Dante, you actually fight a dark shadow version of him. It just has texture.
So you can play as
black.
any of the characters in
Yeah.
that mode.
Yeah. But don't even attempt to complete it until you've maxed out your health in Devil Trigger.
Right, speaking of characters, since you already established at the beginning of this game you're only doing the standard playthrough, you want to explain how all the new characters handle? Like-
Lady is a character introduced in 3. We'll see her when we get to that playthrough.
Well, I'm talking more about gameplay.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. She specializes in gunfire, and she can charge up most of her weapons, including the handguns. Her Devil Trigger, she doesn't have one, but she has a meter below her health, which fills up with like icons, and when they're full, she tosses out grenades as her Devil Trigger. Like, I blew Dante the fuck up at the top of the Bloody Palace one time when it was full. It was hilarious.
And what about Trish?
She gets the same Devil Trigger from Devil May Cry 2, actually, where she also has the not ebony and ivory. Was
she
she
also-
an ombre, I believe they're called?
Yeah, and I believe she has the Sword of Sparta as well.
Yeah. I love how Dante just passes that on to her.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, these weapons belong to my dead father, but now let's just let this demon that looks like my mother take them.
Dante will actually be using that sword in 5 again. Like, some of the gameplay was shown off for Dante at Tokyo Game Show, and it looks amazing.
Right, and the last of all...
This is annoying.
Well, how's that
because
annoying?
They start moving, and if you fuck up your timing, it's really easy. I think it's here. I think I might actually fail this the first attempt.
Oops.
Yeah.
You have
Every time you fall back down here, you have to fight another wave of enemies.
Oh,
Yeah, just
God.
skip that cutscene because it's just the same seal door animation again.
Hey, at least when you kill it, you get more red orbs, though. Good.
Thing is, though, in order to get high ranks, you also need to beat the missions really quickly, as well as getting high style ranking and finding as many of the hidden red orbs as possible.
I see. Now, as we find these, what about Virgil then as a character in gameplay wise?
Broken. Completely and utterly broken. He is so overpowered. He gets the Force Edge from Devil May Cry 1, and which he combines with the Yamato, which is his basic katana.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't use with firearms, doesn't he?
He uses his summon swords. They're essentially these blue swords that...
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, because that graphic...
Yeah, that was established in Devil May Cry 1, actually.
Because that graphic, when you did that little statue thing, it reminded me of them.
Yeah. Summon swords are in this game, but I won't spoil how we use them yet. Come on, let's not fail this time.
Do you not find it a bit annoying that between games they keep on changing the design of, say, like, the Devil Trigger, for example? Because, to be honest, because I'm more familiar with Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I kind of like the Devil May Cry 3 style of the Devil May Trigger designs.
Yeah, that was done by... I don't remember the artist's name, but I think he works for Atlas, the same guys who did Persona games. Yeah, and you can also play as Virgil in Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition as well. And he has pretty much the exact same movesets as when you fight him as a boss.
Please tell me that's an age line. If you go past that Nero age.
You said.
You said. Well, he's already got the white hair, so.
Nero wear a beard. I'd pay to see that. This game also takes place, I believe. No, wait, no. Devil May Cry 2 is after this, unfortunately.
Yeah, until Devil May Cry 5, which...
Devil May Cry 2 is shit.
Well, we're going to have to do it eventually, because you did say that you're going to do the entire series.
Yeah. Like, 2's story, you can just skip 2 entirely, if you want. Just read a plot. Just read the plot on what.
Or just watch the cutscenes.
Yeah. Because, like, Dante is no fun at all in 2 either. He's, like, straight-faced and he's absolutely no fun.
Too serious?
Yeah. He doesn't even have there's no taunt in Devil May Cry 2 either.
Wow.
And the guns are overpowered to the point where you can just juggle most normal enemies. It's like, why even bother with a fucking sword? Only good thing about that game is trash. When you play as hard, the combat is kind of like Devil May Cry 1. So it's actually, that's like the only fun way to play the game. But you have to beat it first to unlock her.
Oh, the fountain's all frozen.
Are we gonna find a giant flaming spider
Oh,
again?
there's a star up there. Is it a shooting star?
No. Vital star.
Vital star. They restore your health, right?
Yeah. Small only does a small amount. Large is almost all of it, I would say.
And what's this?
Alright, let's just break the... By your hand, you cannot break our clasp that paralyzes another's grasp. And it's colored red.
So you need a new
we need to play as a different... We have to be playing as the second character.
Oh, I thought that was supposed to be like a devil upgrade for your devil...
No, only a...
Is it Breaker? Yeah.
Devil Bringer, yeah.
The Bringer, yeah, okay.
The grab is called Buster.
Right.
Kind of confusing, actually.
I'm just going to call it the Devil Arm.
I just love how much impact there is when
on the combat.
When you rev up the sword and you do the, like, essentially the high rise.
Can you still do combos when if you choose not to rev up the sword?
Yeah. But the thing is, though, it's in your best interest to try and use the Exceed system as much as possible, because it does do more damage and you get more style points for it.
Okay.
Come on.
Now that heads-up display, I know that the 3 lights at the top left of that graphic, that's how much levels. What's the bar thing like that there?
That's how much you've revved up before you fill up one of the levels.
Okay.
And it will go down if you're not pressing L2.
Right, okay.
You have to press it continually. It's like, you know how, like, you know the air pumps? It kind of works exactly like that, actually.
Right, okay.
Where you can't just mash it like one tiny bit.
You touch the age line, you're going to age another 10 years.
No, we're not ready for a beard. There's no way to shave. Oh man, Kitty is not going to like this. And that down goes the wall. Because you can't jump across that while you're down there. Like, it blocks the entire area.
Okay. Are you going to destroy these innocent paintings?
Yes. Not the paintings, but the furniture.
What about that guy? What about the armor?
Yeah.
You know, I'm surprised that the armor statues don't come to life here.
Yeah. No, we're not playing Resident Evil 4.
No, even then, we're dealing with demons and all that.
Yeah.
Do you think the demons would possess the armor for protection?
But again, I think 5 is actually making it so that taunt is back in 5, and I think it does actually add a level of Exceed. As you saw there, the range on my Devil Arm is pretty pathetic for grabbing.
You can pull them right up to you.
We'll get more range on it later. Don't worry. But for now, we're kind of limited.
You're handicapped.
Yeah, this is the only problem with the Devil May Cry games. When you start off, you're really limited, and that's why it's so hard.
But then again, if you started out with all your equipment maxed out,
really
that would
easy.
just be really too easy.
But you saw how we all start. That's one of my favorite taunts in the game.
Thinking Shandon like he's in a crowd.
Hey, hey, hey! Come on, babes. There it is.
The air guitar.
My favorite taunt in the game. Oh, you interrupted my sweet music.
Well, it actually plays music despite
It's
it
just
being an
guitar.
invisible guitar.
Funny thing, Johnny on Bosch is also a musician, actually. What was that?
What?
Like,
Nothing.
sleeping charge is ready.
Nothing. Just ignore it.
Technical difficulties.
Behind the scenes at Cal Gaming. Ignore it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's
Yeah, this is the only way
It's
ever.
not like our fucking tech restarted.
Or like when SGB did Sonic Adventure 2 multiplayer. Fuck it up, dude.
Is that another shop at the back there?
Yeah. There is a hidden batch of red orbs here. I'm just trying to find it.
How do I jump?
It's easy. You press the A button.
All we need now is like a Bruce Campbell tutorial voiceover here now.
Oh, from Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Oh, cutscene.
And once you've done everything in the game, he says something different.
That gun must weigh a ton, considering it's a double barrel.
No, books, my one weakness.
And who's this?
This is one of the next new enemies we're dealing with. Knights.
That's one way to get yourself shot.
Bianco Angelos, I believe they're called.
Uncle Angelos?
No, Bianco. I believe that's it. I'll need to check the...
I thought it was Uncle Angelo.
What? You're my uncle? I'm not buying that.
I wonder... the way this guy looks, I wonder if you can create him in Soul Calibur custom characters.
Maybe.
Oh. Stopped by a book.
Oh, wait till we get to Uncharted. You'll love how a book comes in handy there.
So how do these guys handle as the next foot soldiers?
No, basic... Well, he's not giving me any chance. They'll lunge at you with their spears, and sometimes they'll block your attacks with the shield as well. If they start blocking your attack, don't continue to attack them, because they will just counter with a shield, but they'll like smack you with a shield and then stab you.
Ah, so when
There is enough time to get away, but you have to be really quick.
So when they block with the shield, it doesn't count towards your combo?
Yeah, you see right there, he just deflected it and tried to stab me.
Ah.
And you also have to catch them from... You can break the shield as well, but it takes a lot of damage. So the only way to really grab them with the Devil Bringer is to catch them from behind with it, or while they're in the air.
Okay. Well, at least these guys get a different theme.
Alright, come on.
They just stood there like, where did he go?
No, you can't comprehend the defeat.
And there was no body.
Nope, nothing. It's like Alphonse in Full Metal Alchemist.
Empty.
What do you expect? We're dealing with demons here and possessed and magic
Why's the
stuff.
helmet? Oh, there's the helmet disappearing.
Demon had possessed the Order's armor.
Exactly.
Man, Hogwarts is pretty crazy.
Then out of nowhere, John Constantine comes to help.
Not the Basilisk. Because it's the second year, remember? We established the joke.
How about that? The Basilisk has a boss in this game.
Nero's trying to find the Chamber of Secrets.
And then they completely... You know what they'll do? They'll probably shit all over that fear where...
No,
they
red
say,
orbs.
they say in Harry Potter that you can't look at the Basilisk dead in the eye because it'll kill you by staring at it. They'll probably just say, nah, fuck that.
No, Nero walks around the corner, comes out of nowhere, and he just happens to look at dead in the eye, and he just drops dead.
What a way to go.
Oh well, I had a nice life. Here's our next mandatory ability, which will come into play in the next mission. Which is really annoying, by the way, because it wastes a lot of time.
I can't drink this.
It's almost like... I'm reminded of the fairies in the bottles in Zelda, actually.
Okay.
Like Ocarina of Time.
And we know Link knows his fairies.
Yeah, once you grab this, the mission ends.
Who's
The more
shooting?
bullets there are, the higher the chances that
Of an S
got
rank.
an S rank, yeah. Yeah, you see orbs found, it contributes to your rank.
And you got an S rank.
Yeah, another S rank. So with that S rank safely in the bag, we'll see you guys in the next part.